got so many videos of you stroking it, just wasting your time, talking about nothing with Mikhail, with Edward, with Amir, wasting all your fucking time, you terrorist-supporting, terrorist-promoting faggot. We've reported you to the FBI. We've reported you to the Department of Homeland Security. We've reported you to ICE. And sooner or later, we're kicking in your doors. We're ripping you out of your houses. We're going to send you back to where you came from. There's no stopping what's coming now.
Dishonest John.
Dishonest John. That should be his new name. I'm actually going to run with that.
John,
I'm going to put it out.
You're dishonest, John. Why is that, John?
The very fact
You
that I'm
said they were
for
going to
Facebook
steal
ad.
bread, John. And you lied, John. You're dishonest. Everything that comes out of your mouth since then, it's like a snake oil salesman, John. We cannot trust you, John. Dishonest John.
I'll tell you something. This guy couldn't be trusted to pay his mortgage on time. This guy couldn't be trusted to hold a job. Hold a job at the IRS. How active he can be trusted in any office building, let alone the U.S. Congress. I cannot wait.
You lied. And you lied. You never sued Brad, John. You're dishonest. John, what's the case number, John? John, you little snake oil salesman, you little dishonest fraud. John.
We'll make sure you're never in office, John.
John, my friend, how dare you?
Listen, Dad, I hate to tell you this, but the lawsuit is pending against Bradley down in Houston. We're waiting to serve him with the process papers. The service processor can't locate him at his job at Children's Houston's Hospital. But I want to thank you all for coming to my friend, the trash bag. He's changing into a beautiful phoenix. We're converting this room into a John Kitover fundraiser. I can't thank you all enough for coming. Free Israel from the Hamas terrorist threat now. Liberate the hostages and destroy Hamas now. So future generations of Israelis won't have to live under the threat of Islamic terrorism from the Gaza Strip. Thank you all for coming. You terrorist supporting low IQ losers. You've wasted years of your lives on this app. I've created 30,000 videos of you schmucks promoting terrorism, supporting terrorism. We've notified the FBI a total of 10 times. Kash Patel and Dan Bongino know about Clubhouse. They know about you, and they are tracking you. For one day soon, that search warrant is going to get issued, and your front door is going to get kicked in. And when they push it in, you're going to jump on Clubhouse and say, John Kitover was right. They were tracking us, and they have been listening to our terrorist promotion and terrorist supporter rooms. Fuck John Kitover, he got me arrested and now I'm getting deported or I'm being put in jail for 25 years for domestic terrorism, all because of candidate Congressman John. Thanks for coming, everybody. This is Jews Against Genocide, organized by our good friend, my friend, and Daniel. Thank you all for being here. God bless you all. I know some of you aren't enthusiastic about our campaign to get into the 16th district in Congress. But I want to let you know, it's losers like you, the terrorist-supporting cocksuckers, who are your own worst enemy. Yeah, that's you. If you support terrorism and you support violence, you are your own worst enemy. You don't support justice. You don't support the law. You only support your grandiosity, your opinions, your lies, and your propaganda. You are the true schmucks and low IQ, small schmeckle people we like to talk about. There are autistic Down syndrome facilities we could place you in if you're willing to let go of your terrorist promotion. But if you won't let go of terrorist promotion, we will just push it in, kick your door down, drag you out in cuffs and beat you over the head with a billy club, mace you, and maybe use stun grenades on entry. Thanks for being here. This is the campaign to elect candidate Congressman John Kitover. Go to johnforcongress.com right now. I'm updating the link to our donation page. If you love listening to the roast of terrorist promoters here on Clubhouse, consider giving the campaign $1. Just $1 like the Rebbe. That's okay. Menachem Schneerson was a great guy. Only $1 is needed because you know why? It's the thought, the intention behind it. Thank you all so much for coming. We can't thank you enough.
It's a charity case. We're so shocked. Oh my God, begging for money on Clubhouse. That's pathetic.
Wasting all your time on Clubhouse. Non-stop free Palestine. I don't support Hamas. I don't support Hamas. I only completely support Hamas. That's what you like to say. I don't support Hamas. But, the Israelis, they're not entitled to security. They can't take over a bunch of terrorist territory to protect themselves. They got to play by the international rules of law. And Netanyahu's a terrorist himself. When does it end? Oh, you know when it ends? When every single Hamasnik terrorist's head is literally disintegrated in the ground and they're being buried and the Israeli Jewish hostages are free and back home. That's when it ends, ladies and gentlemen.
So try talking about Chicago.
The poll's been updated with a campaign donation link. We're turning this into a fundraiser. Do you want to come to Chicago or not, Zach? We need you.
Yeah, sorry I didn't text you back. I didn't mean to get that. Well, you sent me a lot of text messages, as I can't text back to every message.
No, I know. I'm writing you my thoughts. So welcome back to the campaign to elect John Kitover.
We can talk about that another time, but do you still need help or no?
Yeah, absolutely. We need to do fundraising here. I mean, you can keep coming to Clubhouse like these loser strokers who keep coming here and wasting all their time generating nothing, doing nothing.
Money's not for his campaign, it's for his mortgage that he can't pay. So everyone please donate immediately.
But I could.
No, keep working, but we need to fundraise to get you here. We've exhausted our funds so far.
When are you going to start talking about the problems people deal with in District 6 or Peoria?
It's District 16, schmuck.
Yeah, I'm sure you're begging for money. You're begging for pennies. Also, you can scream and spend your time on Cookhouse and still miss your mortgage payment. I think that's a joke, and it's laughable, and that's why you can't even make it on the ballot.
Why are you being so mean?
I support Darren Hood. That's why, because this guy wants to jail his political opponents and have the FBI raid their homes. I mean, he's a lunatic, and that's very un-American. And that's why, again, he'll never make it on the ballot.
Listen, you slimy little piece of dog shit. You're a terrorist supporter, terrorist promoter. And as soon as the FBI or Department of Homeland Security kicks your front fucking door in and drags your terrorist supporting ass out in cuffs and beats you over the head with billy clubs and you're screaming, oh, give me my phone. I gotta get on Clubhouse and let everybody know that candidate John got the FBI to kick my door in. Oh, that's why they're going to kick your door in, Jack, because you're a terrorist promoting, terrorist supporter, Jack. We got you on record. You, Mikhail, Edward, Amir are all going to have your shit pushed in by the end of September. It's coming. The FBI knows who you are, motherfucker, and they're about to kick your fucking front door in, Jack. I know you're on the run now, but you better look out, Jack. The FBI is coming for you, Jack. For you.
Actually putting in any work. You collected donations on Clubhouse and you're trying to pay people to collect signatures for you instead of doing the job yourself. You spent time on live stream and tried to pay people to do your job and it didn't work. And you didn't get the signatures and you're not on the ballot. And now you're crashing out, which I get it. But try to...
I don't like your tone of voice. You can come back on the stage. I'm going to ask you to speak in a kind tone of voice and stop being antagonistic. You can join my stage, but I will not allow antagonism. So please welcome back. Don't be my friend John.
America.
I'm going to invite you to the stage, and I'm going to move you into
Okay, that's fair. You didn't throw him down with the my home, but John,
I didn't know that the FBI raided
you. They didn't, but that's what he wants. But anyways, John, curious question for someone who lives in Chicago.
Well, you started it.
Why not do the work yourself instead of paying people? Why not go door to door? It's a genuine question.
Well, that's an ignorant question.
Why is that ignorant? I've done it for campaigns.
And how many signatures did you collect every day?
I helped Denise Barnes get elected in Anaheim,
And how
California.
many signatures did you collect every day?
Enough to get on the ballot and win.
So how many did you collect?
Thousands.
Huh?
Thousands.
You collected thousands every day?
No, not thousands every
How
day.
many did
Probably
you
200
personally collect?
a day?
Yes, per day. How many
I
did
would
you
say about 50 a day.
Door knocking?
Door knocking, getting doors slammed in your face, getting chewed out, talking to old people. Old people
And were you paid? Were you paid for your
I was
time?
not paid a dime. This was an internship. This was free labor. And
Well,
old people could talk your
how
head
old
off
were
all
you
day
at the
about
time?
nothing.
How old were you at the time when you did this?
Oh my God, so many questions. I was 23, 24, 23,
Well,
23 years old.
Well, when you get a little bit older, you
here
can't do
we
stuff
go.
for free anymore. So a lot of these signature
Not
collection
for
campaigns.
free. My
I
friend,
don't know why
this
you're,
is not
why
for
you're
free.
interrupting me. I can go back on mute, but all I'm going to say is that most of the signature collection campaigns in America today are separate, financial compensation for the collectors.
John, have you ever done door to
Listen, you tiny dick, little faggot, terrorist supporting piece of shit. I'm about to blow the shofar up your ass. Here we go. Rabbono Shalom. This is for you, you tiny dick, little terrorist supporting faggot.
All right. It's just to keep it consistent. John, please come back.
shoot?
Continue to blow the shofar, but please don't be antagonistic.
Yeah. Anyway, I think it would serve you well. Let your constituents get to know who you are.
Let them get to know that I report terrorist, cocksucking, faggot promoters like you, Jack. The FBI is going to push your fucking door in with Amir and Edward and Mikhail. It's coming, Jack. I don't need to talk to you about my campaign. You need to lawyer up before the FBI kicks your fucking door in and says, stop what you're doing, put your hands in the air. It's the FBI, Jack. That's what they're going to say when they push your fucking front door in, you terrorist supporting tiny dick little faggot.
We have freedom of speech in this country. I've never supported any terrorist group materially or through speech, but regardless of your slander and defamation, which is fine, it's okay, it's expected actually, we'll continue spreading.
It's not slander and defamation. It's recordings of you promoting terrorism, supporting terrorism, being a domestic terrorist, Jack. It's all on YouTube, live stream from phone to phone, YouTube to Clubhouse, starring you, starring Mikhail, starring Amir, starring Edward. The FBI, Jack. That's what they say when they kick your door and they say, hands up! It's the FBI, Jack. That's what you're going to hear before you get wonked over the head with a billy club and the handcuffs get put on and they drag you out by your fucking hair, Jack. It's not polite. They drag you out by your fucking hair. And you're going to be screaming, wait, pass me my phone quick. I got to get on Clubhouse. I got to get on the app and let everybody know what candidate John did to us. He recorded us for years promoting terrorism. He recorded us for years supporting terrorism.
Batlamis, oh, he left. Batlamis, please vote. He's gone.
We should do a poll if we think John's going to win. I want to see how many people are deluded.
Let's just do a poll to see if John gets on the ballot. Because that's the real win here, Jack. I hate to tell it to you. Just getting on the ballot is the challenge. I've been through ballot challenges, signature petition challenges. Jack, all you've done in years is come on this app and run your worthless little terrorist supporting, terrorist promoting mouth. Jack, you've accomplished nothing. I'm in a race to defeat a sitting congressman. Who the fuck are you, you little terrorist supporting, terrorist promote? Oh, I know who you are. You're that guy who the FBI is about to kick and push his shit in. And when they kick your door in, Jack, they say, hands up, FBI. Just remember that saying, Jack. They're about to push your shit in with Amir, Edward, Mikhail. They're about to kick your door in, Jack.
else do they say, John?
They say, hands up, FBI! Hands to the sky, or we'll shoot you, little terrorist promoter, terrorist supporter. It's coming, Jack. You're not allowed to do what you're doing. You are supporting and promoting terrorist activities, Jack. You, Edward, Mikhail, Amir, you're all about to have your shit pushed in. And they're going to drag you out by your fucking hair, and you're going to be screaming, somebody quick, turn on Clubhouse and record the audio from this arrest. Quick, I want everybody to know it was Candidate John that got me arrested.
You're trying to silence and arrest your political opposition. That's great. That's fine. But we have freedom of speech in this country, buddy. We have a Bill of Rights, the Constitution, something you should learn if you're ever planning to be in this great country's office.
Sorry, friend. We protect against enemies domestic. We've sworn an oath to the Constitution, unlike you, you dirty terrorist supporting promoter. Here we go.
To something more like that will involve more people than just you two, even though it was fascinating, and I can't wait to kind of catch up on this. I just saw like a tweet, where is it, from Ursula von der Leyen, the head of the EU, whatever. So she writes, we will set up a Palestine donor group, because any future Palestinian state must be viable also from an economic point of view. And we Europeans will set up a dedicated instrument for Gaza reconstruction. Gaza must be rebuilt.
I want to hear from Ash. She ran the other day when I asked her, give me 5 examples on how Donald Trump is ruining North America. She ran.
She's here now.
I ran?
No, it's not. Your name's Ash. Ash.
Wait, Daniel, who was it who tweeted that? Sorry. I missed that.
Ursula von der Leyen. You know who that is?
Yeah. Wait, is she the lady who leads the EU?
She's the EU Commission president.
Yeah, so I've heard of this. So this has to do something with Donald Trump's latest proposal. That this is kind of like the beginning stages. He proposed to the Arab states and Pakistan and
The Donald Trump proposal? My name is Jack. I live in a delusion.
what
Specifically of the Arabs, there was also an Arab conference that they have like the Gaza after, and it's kind of like the same idea basically.
essentially, yeah. It's basically saying like disarm Hamas, kick them out. Basically, there will be no Hamas in Gaza.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Point one. Who's doing this? Because I now read also that Macron wants to international force to disarm Hamas, which I think is amazing. Like loving it. I don't see this is happening. Like now, like French people and British people will now go into Gaza and fight Hamas. I really don't see those.
Daniel, I believe, if I'm not wrong, Hamas actually said, in terms of not being part of any future governance, they said that they would agree to that as long as a Palestinian independent technocrat.
We're talking about two different things.
And then, wait, let me finish. And then the disarmament, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they said they would even leave. I could be wrong about that.
The leaders, some of the leaders did say that they are willing to basically, they have no problem with exile. At least some of them. At least the one that is, I forgot his name, the one that was head of the Gaza division, the one that is now the head of the Hamas in Gaza because all the others are dead, the bald guy, if you know what it would have. So he basically said that he's willing to exile. I don't know about everybody. And again, if the resistance stays and someone else takes over and those people just kind of escape judgment from their own people, then it doesn't help. You need to kind of disarm.
The Indonesians, because they're asking for governments to send some international force along potentially with a PA, but definitely an international force, and I think the Indonesians said they would send troops to kind of take care of this, help secure Gaza, like in terms of security and, for both security for Israel and the Palestinians. And I think overall, if this does go through, right, like, because this is just a proposal, if it does go through, I honestly believe Hamas kind of won in so many ways here. Like,
They won the genocide?
I'm interested to know how did they win.
So like it would.
He's trying to positively reframe a loser's position where everyone's been obliterated and the entire way of life has been completely destroyed.
John, I'm really interested how if Israel achieves all the objectives of the war and Hamas, like how did Hamas win?
Well, basically, Hamas won because in the minds and hearts of billions of people around the world, they have infected them with a mind virus.
They would basically consider it a win because, of course, anytime, and their framing of it is like you're fighting for justice or freedom or whatever you're going to say, there's going to be sacrifice. And they'll say everyone who died, and Gaza was basically sacrificed for this. And this being that Gaza will be run by a Palestinian governance. People are not ethnically cleansed, and this will never happen in Gaza again. Basically, this war, these tit for tat, basically every other year, this launching of rockets from Gaza to Israel destroying parts of Gaza. That kind of battle would kind of. Almost done.
No, it's weird. You say okay.
Just almost. I'll wrap it up right here. But essentially, the siege of Gaza would basically be over, and people in Gaza going forward, it would be rebuilt for a different life, right?
So you're saying
that's kind of the win right there.
No, listen.
It would lead to some solution.
I salute you for the flexibility. Okay, the threat was Hamas, okay? The reason that Gaza was blockaded and got bombed was Hamas. The reason that the war is happening is because Hamas. And then Hamas is removed and the threat is gone. And now Hamas is the winner by basically being removed. I mean, you don't need all this proposal. I mean,
Oh, that's the fuck woody.
I really salute you. This could have been achieved any day from 2005 and until, if this will happen, after Gaza will rebuild, I don't know, in a decade or two, at any moment, if Hamas will just lay down their arms. But it's a win because we wanted to ethnically cleanse and we wanted to genocide and our plans didn't work out. No, dude, those accusations from day one, you know that this was not true. Like, it's not true. It was in your ecosystem and now you are flipping it. You're accused of something that didn't happen, and now you're trying to kind of show it as a win that the thing that you're accused of us didn't manage, while the objective of the war, both of them will be achieved, a total win. Hamas will be defeated, demilitarized and gone, total win. But yeah, you know what?
I
understand you have like this problem with pride or with reality or with fact. But you know what? This is a win for Hamas. They should have said so. Really, we would have. I would have personally handed out on a silver plate years ago.
Daniel, just a second. Point of clarification. When I say what I just said, I'm seeing this as a perspective of what I've been hearing from Hamas supporters and what their end goal was. Some of the things
That's you, dummy. You're a Hamas supporter, a terrorist promoter, a terrorist supporter.
Hold up. Fucked up what I was thinking about. So basically, essentially, those wins, some of those were part of the things that Hamas supporters have been saying would be the end goal of this battle. And in their worldview, of course, they believe Israel, had a grander plan of eventually ethnically cleansing and this war against Zionism versus anti-Zionism. But
what is this, fucking Star Wars or the movie Dune? They're fighting terrorists to the death because they're suicidal terrorists willing to die in the process to prove a point because they're brainwashed and stupid like you, Jack.
John, please.
I had something I was gonna.
Bev lives pissed off like 5 people in the room that are dumb, yet she's here listening. What does that make you, Bev? What does that make you? You fucking
Who's Bev?
douchebag. Bev and Ash, they're fucking sick, demonic people. Saying that everybody's dumb. Sire's a simp, saying that she's intelligent. She's a great mother. He doesn't even know these fucking people.
Daniel, I was getting a fuck.
You guys who are fighting in the chat are so fucking weird.
Hamas is a win, and I said that
It's an
Hamas is
audio
gonna,
up.
it will not be a win. They could have had, like, there was a problem. And if we achieve our goals, and that it's not a win, but if this is what they want to tell themselves in their made-up world of fact, then enjoy the win. I would have delivered it. This is basically a summary of.
You see, my friend, you can still win in the chat, even though if you can't win in the audio version. There's still communication happening in the chat. And don't forget, everybody, Jack here, Amir, Edward, Mikhail, they're all getting their front doors pushed in by the FBI because they're terrorist promoters, terrorist supporters. And when they push it in, Jack, and they drag you out by your hair, and you're screaming, please, just give me my phone. I want to go on Clubhouse to document my arrest. Go ahead, Jack. Just scream it out when you get that chance. Thanks, everybody.
Everything but sheer man.
Who cares?
RB dangerous. Well, it's just weird to me. It's weird that there's
Like, don't
this
ruin the
sad
stage.
loser here.
Conversation on stage.
Dev, are you fat?
Stupid.
The conversation. Are you new to Clubhouse? It's a waste of time.
I have her phone number, her picture,
How do you
and Ash.
Do you know
Well,
what I
it's
was?
Maybe we will unite. Either we will go to the chat or we bring the chat here. But this is a bit like the people in the
I
chat.
suggest turn off the chat.
I suggest continuing to discuss the chat on stage. That's what I suggest.
I suggest we do a poll.
We had a poll. We have a poll going. Vote in the poll.
Listen, they recently gave a poll to over 1.2 million Palestinians, and they said, would you rather see Hamas defeated and in exile and obliterated from your lives forever, or would you continue that they want to fight the war to the death? 99.9% of Palestinians said, Hamas,
But not Jack.
I'd like to invite Bev to the stage. Page Bev B. User has already been invited to this room.
She won't come. Neither will Ash. They won't
It's
come.
very weird behavior. Why would you? Why
Because
would
they're
you on
fans. They're
Clubhouse?
losers.
What is the point? Ash has gone.
Yeah. Now, next is
I also want to say APAC just upped their donation from 10,000 to 30,000. Thanks, Dr. Schwartzman.
Zionist loves
Thanks,
Zionist
Dr. Schwartzman.
people. I'm literally begging her to join the stage. I'm begging her to join the stage. Please join the stage.
Who I will also invite, so she doesn't feel like she's
Bev.
who is that?
Bev.
yeah, make me a mod. Let me invite her too.
Well, I would make you a mod, but you were playing music earlier. It was very.
Well, I was trying to shut Jack up while the infomercial was going on about the FBI.
You can play music, but only if it's Bob Marley or Modest Yahoo.
All right.
What about
Or Zach Dillon. You can play Zach Dillon.
you don't like Shlomo Karlbach?
Can you play a song, baby?
Wait,
Yeah. Tell me it.
Shema. Let's do the Shema.
The
Hold
song
on.
is
There?
Serge, S-E-R-G-E, Serge.
Yeah. Gainsbourg?
Gainsbourg.
Yeah. Okay. What song?
It's called Couleur Cafe, C-O-U-L-O-U-R.
Got it. It's playing right now. 1 second. All right. And then you can. It goes on too long. 1 second.
לאדוני אלוהינו לאדוני אלוהינו הרחמים והסליחות אל נא תשת עלינו
Oh, he's a prophet.